in the next month, we're going to be having our baptism service out at Young Life, Rockbridge Alum Springs on August 21st. There'll be, after the baptism, we'll hang out, have some food, and also the pool might be open and everything, so it'll be a great family event. But really, what I wanted us to remember, the main part of it is the celebration of baptism of people in our church, a public testimony of how our commitment and that new life of Christ in us. To give you a little picture, I want to share you a little bit of my own. In 2006, I began my walk with Christ, and I started coming to a church in my hometown in Pennsylvania. And about some months later, I've been coming to not Rockbridge Church, it was Willowdale Chapel, and the pastor there, the lead pastor named Greg, started talking about baptism. Someone who didn't grow up in the church, I had not heard anything about this. And as he talked about it, he said, if you're interested, you could come speak with him. I met with him. He gave a little kind of similar pamphlet as we have. As I read over it, hearing how God had called us to this beautiful ordinance of baptism, I said I would do it. And so what that process became was we got to work together, writing my kind of 90-second testimony, wrote it down in paper, and then someone, on that day of my baptism in 2007, someone read it, and I remember just hearing my own story. I know that sounds funny. Sometimes hearing your story read by someone else was just such a beautiful thing for me. And then I remember after that was read, Greg then put his hand on my shoulder, commenting and reminding me of the beauty of how God has brought me to him. And how I get to bear witness to that. That's what baptism is. That's what we get to do. And we get to do it in the context of community. I invite all of us to be a part of that on August 21st. But if you are someone specifically that you have not been baptized and you are considering it, would you have that conversation with me or Matt or one of the pastors? On July 31st, we're going to have a prep meeting. And that would be a place where we get to talk about that public testimony, write it down and work with you and eat some pizza and kind of have a conversation about it after church. So if you're interested in that or you have more questions, please come after church. There's the Next Step table right around the corner on your way out. Write your name down. We'll be in touch with you, and we'd love to talk more about how you can be in this beautiful, life-giving process of baptism.